Hey, this is Tommy with AldermanFarms. Earlier today, we shot an update video for our 2018 garden, and the plan was to show the video to our live audience during our weekly live show. But I couldn't get the video to port over to my laptop in time for the show. So we just decided to edit the video and put it up as a standalone video. But I point that out to you because there is at least one reference to the show during the video, and it wouldn't make sense without that little piece of understanding. So anyway, here we go.
Wait, stay right there. Let me show them what I'm getting. Cherry tomatoes, black cherry. And look here. This is the okra the goats ate twice. But look what it's doing for me. It's making okra. So excited. In fact, I just picked it a couple of days ago, and I picked it pretty close, and I need to pick it again. So that's exciting. I think we also showed a video when I planted the peppers, or we may have showed a picture of them, whatever. But they are doing so good. I've never had peppers do this good. Look, Tommy, right here. Here's a pepper right here. Now this one's not doing so good. I don't know why it's dying, but it is. But look at the peppers. That's banana peppers. And I've already got some in the kitchen to do something with. Oh, this plant's falling over. Look at this. We need to stake them. Look how big and nice it is. So we need to do that. But this is the tomato, our free tomato, and it's still making tomatoes. I think it may be an early girl. So I'm excited about that it's still going. But let me set this down. I'm going to show y'all. Oh, come let them see the golden, yellow pear cherry tomatoes. They're just really coming in good. Oh, the green ones are falling off too. But if you look up in here, you see up in there, there's tomatoes right up in there. So,
I can't get a good angle.
Can't get it. Oh, so these are some of our favorite tomatoes, and they're just hanging all out up in here.
Hang on, I got to holler at Blue. Here!
Okay, go around on that side and I'll meet you over there. Oh, look at that. This is my eggplant, and it is doing wonderful. There's one, and here's one. I never have done great with eggplant, but it looks like I'm going to have a better year than I typically have. And look, if you look right in here, here's a little bloom. That'll be an eggplant too. And there's blooms on the other side too. Also, this is the peppers that the free peppers, these two. And you see there's a ripe cayenne down here already. And I picked one. Oh, there's two now. I said it's pepper sauce. This one is actually laying on the ground. We keep saying we need to stake it up, but we never do. And so it's on the ground down here. We need to get it up. But y'all, I'm going to try and remember to pull up a picture. Look over here. This is our boxes. It looks like one box, but it's boxes.
Yeah, this ain't our boxes. Our boxes are about 4 feet in there. Well, there's a good visual. So you can see the edge of that box over. I'm pointing with the microphone right where that's pointing. So all of this is walkway.
Yeah, I mean, this is just amazing how these peas are done. But one problem, big problem. I'm hardly making any peas. I don't know if it's because of what the goats eating them, if it was too rich. But see, like right here, I have a pea that needs to be picked. And what I've been doing is like picking them twice and then shelling them all together. This is called the black crowder. But I just mix them together, and we had them last night, and they taste good. You know, it's just a smorgasbord of peas, you know.
And I like the way it looked on the plate with the combination of peas.
Really didn't have that many of these black crowders in there. It'll really be neat when there's some black crowders in there. You better see the difference. Okay, let's see. Here is our Danny corn.
I'm pointing the microphone at the corn and the camera at Patty.
But let me go over there and stand where they can see how tall it is. It's well above my head, so. Oh, I wanted to show them this flower here too. Some people have wanted, you can walk through right here. This is the Roy Rogers zinnia, and of course most of it's grass over here, but some people have wanted to see this, and I had a few that bloomed real open like that. Of course it's about dying down now, but look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. Isn't that pretty? And oh, look at this one. I get one of these every once in a while. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what kind this is.
Is that called variegated?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what kind of zinnia it is. I'll have to go look at my sheet and see what I think that was a mix that I planted right there, but that's the second one of those I've seen.
What's those pretty little yellow ones over there?
Yeah, that's another zinnia. I didn't realize it was going to be small. They were going to be small, but they're pretty. I like this in the best.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Isn't that pretty?
Wow.
But, you know, I didn't keep, you know, I guess we got a little discouraged after the goats and all that. And so we didn't keep the goats out. I mean, we didn't keep the weeds out like we should have. Plus, when we got back from Tennessee, it was so hot. You know, it was such a shock to us. So, all right, I want to go back over there. I want to show them the envy, the green envy plants.
Where's that at?
Flowers, right there. Next to the corn.
Oh.
Now this is the green envy, and it's pretty, but some of it, well, let me show this one right here. This one is how I was expecting them all to look, but they haven't all looked like this. We've had some that have looked like that though. So, but it's not as green as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be more a brighter green. Show a picture of the okra from over here. You can see how pretty it is. Now, I had showed this once before, but I don't know if it was a video that I've done that you haven't put up. But I have actually printed out the kind of tomatoes I have on row 2 and row 1, because I've got 8 different varieties and I keep forgetting the name, and I put it in a Ziploc bag where it won't get messed up. So, anyway, we'll walk through the tomatoes and I'll show you them growing. These are the tomatoes. If you look, they're higher than my hand. You're getting my hand in there too?
Yeah. So these are indeterminate. They don't have a determined height.
Right. And this is Mortgage Lifter. And I told you, it has made, I brought tomatoes to the market to sell for the first time Tuesday, and I had way more of these tomatoes. So it is definitely making more. So maybe I will plant them again. I don't know. We'll see. Right here is Black Seaman. And we like all the tomatoes. There's none of them that we say, oh, we don't like. But different ones have different qualities. I'm not crazy about the shape of these. To me, they're not having that many tomatoes. And we still have stink bugs. So.
How about the worms since you sprayed?
I saw a tomato worm day before yesterday dried up, sitting there dried up. So I think it has worked spraying. Show these closer. This is the Mortgage Lifter. Go and pan back. Just show them all those tomatoes. Look at all those tomatoes. And then up here, more to come, y'all. I wanted to see. Okay, and I even have some small tomatoes. And you know what's bad is some tomatoes quit setting fruit when it gets up into the 90s. So This one.
This may be a keeper.
Yeah, this one is setting fruit. So, all right, now this one right here is the Homestead tomato. I'm like, now you see, this is a determinate tomato, so it's a determined height. So, and look how pretty. That's a nice sized tomato. If I can get it before the stink bugs and see the stink bug or whatever kind of bug that is. It's dead now.
Smell your finger.
No, you smell it.
No.
Okay, and then on this side over here is, how do you say it, Tommy?
I guess Niagas.
Niagas. Anyway, that's what this is. And it gives plenty of, like, about this size fruit. Some of it's been a little bit smaller.
It's a lot of tomatoes.
Yeah, it's a good bit of tomatoes on here. That's what the Homestead. See, I don't think the Homestead's setting any fruit up higher. Look at them bugs. Look at them bugs right there. They're brick. See, I can't get rid of those bugs. Anyway, I've been pleased with the Homestead. And let's see. I have what I did, y'all, I tied some stuff up on the fence, up on the thing to tell me when a new variety starts. So this one is the Verlon.
I'm going to tell you that Niagas makes small tomatoes, but it's prolific.
Yeah, and look, it's even got some up high. And look, it's got, oh, look, that's a little bitty one right there. So it's setting tomatoes in the heat too, which is a positive, you know.
I can't get it to not be blurry, sorry.
This over here, starting here, is the Marglobe. I will not plant them again. I don't know if I got wrong seeds or what, and so this is rotten. But look at that, that's like plum tomato size.
It's pitiful.
You know?
I bet that ain't really Marglobe.
No, but see, getting over here, these are bigger.
Still not a very big tomato.
No, but it's a nice sized tomato and everything. I think that's
a usable size.
I think that's a true Marglobe right there. All right, now these next ones is the Verlon.
Vorlon.
V-O-R-L-O-N. Anyway, it's a pretty tomato, but I don't feel like it's, look, something's been eating that one right there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it has as many tomatoes on it as some of the other ones.
It's very
look,
pretty.
What is that? Look, show this. Look at that. That is a dried up tomato hornworm.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
That ain't what it looks like. Yeah, it does too. I'll be dogged.
Yay.
So that's from spraying what?
Once.
Oh. What is it? I forgot. We've been saying all these big words.
It starts with an S.
Yeah.
Spinosad.
Spinosad, which is an organic.
Yes.
All natural.
Well, the one
remedy.
I bought is organic.
Yeah, the one we bought was organic.
Okay, so then this is still Marglobe. And so see, this is a decent sized tomato in here. But I'm going to try Marion next year. A lot of people ask me about Marion, and I'm going to definitely plant some Cherokee Purple. And so then, let's see. Oh, I'm having a tomato sandwich for lunch, supper. And we've got a couple of these Granny Cantrell German red tomatoes that is ripe, so I'm going to have that. Not these, I've got some inside. But you see, this is the problem I have. And they really like these granny ones. And it's right before they get ripe. Look at that.
Yeah.
It just ruins them.
And it's like they just eat enough to ruin them and go on.
Yeah. So, and I hope I don't absolutely just love the flavor of the granny, because they don't make enough tomatoes. I mean, I've just picked ripe tomatoes a few days ago, and they just don't put on that much. Now this over here is the Floridade, and I do like, look at the size of this tomato. I like the size of that tomato.
It's a nice shape too.
Nice shape. But see, I'm looking, and I see, well, here's some little blooms up here. But it hasn't, it really, I can't tell with the Floridade, because I planted, let me think. I planted 8 plants, and one is a Roma, and one is the yellow tomato. So, in fact, I wanted to find the yellow tomato, but I don't see.
I didn't see it.
Which one it is, where I could see what kind of leaf it has. But anyway, so I really can't get a fair judge of how the Floridade does. It's a pretty tomato, but oh, look at that.
Maybe that'll help us with some of them bugs.
Maybe so. It don't look like it has as many tomatoes as everything else. So
do your thing, Mr. Spider.
oh, there's one over here too.
Good.
I'm not scared of spiders, just snakes.
Spiders don't eat tomatoes.
Yeah, I can't tell which one is my yellow. But I have tomatoes to pick, but I see that I'm not going to be able to bring a lot of them to the market because they're bad. But y'all, look at this. Woohoo! This is green beans. Hey, Spree. Spree is saying hello. I pick a handful at a time. Really, literally just a handful. I was hoping that we were going to be able to, you know, really be able to pick some, and maybe if they're growing up and you see the little runners need to come in and fix them and everything, but you just have to, do y'all know about that? On pole beans you have to twist those, train them. You got to train the runners, yeah. Because see, they'll hang down like this. Now, I haven't been training lately, can you tell?
You've been mostly just sweating.
Yeah, sweating. I have been picking and stuff. But anyway, the green beans are coming along. I don't know, and they will make until it freezes. So, you know, maybe I won't get enough to put up, but maybe we'll get enough to eat, you know. Yeah. So we've actually had them cross over and make a canopy, and it's not, you would think that's easy picking, but it's really not easy picking above your head like that. So we try not to let them do that. I don't see my milletone. I planted the milletone, I think and it just didn't do good. Maybe they don't transplant it good, but that's like a squash, and it just has not done well. You wanna come around there to show them the squash?
I guess we need to kind of wrap it up.
At one time, this, show them this.
Oh, sorry.
This.
I was pointing the microphone at the stuff.
This side was zucchini and this side was squash, and they kind of went, woo! So they've intermingled. No big deal. You just, you know, you can't walk down this side and just pick yellow squash. You're going to get some zucchini too. No big deal, but it's playing out. I'll pick some of these this evening. You know, those small ones like that, and bring them to the market. We've gotten our fill of zucchini. I've got all I need in the freezer. I see a few little yellow squash in there. But I mean, this squash has been going for a long time.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah. There's some in there. I won't pick those little bit.
I think you've probably had your most success out of it. If you had to pick one thing, it would be squash.
You mean overall period or this year?
Overall.
I see a giant one in there. I've always been able to grow. I know it's not too giant. Squash has always done pretty well for me. But anyway, I think that's about everything, huh?
Well, the melons are way up front.
Oh yeah, let's walk along here and show them the melons. Another yellow squash there. So, you know, I've put up all the squash. We moved a freezer over to the house, and I went through some things and saw that I have plenty of squash frozen. Oh, the fence is hot, I forgot. Oh, I've got that video to show them.
Yeah, we'll put that up.
I've got plenty of squash that's frozen, and I have canned, I think about 11 jars, so I'm good with squash. So, you know, I'm going to sell any of the rest of the squash that I get. But these melons, y'all, we got issues with melons. We were so hopeful about these melons.
I see one.
You do? I hope we don't see a snake.
There's two right in here.
Are they ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, these melons will get ready overnight. They have, there's three right here. There's no staying ability to them. And yep, this one's rotten.
Yep.
And I've got a basket at home that's like this. Look at that. That's that pinching bug. It smells good, but I can't, I mean, I'm telling you, these weren't here 2 days ago. I picked a basket full and they're just dripping because I haven't done them yet. There's water's going all over the floor from them.
And we think because we've got so much rain,
Yeah.
and also when we were irrigating, we didn't think to turn the irrigation off to them.
Mm-hmm.
So we think that this is a problem of too much moisture.
Look at that. It's very disappointing, but I'm not bringing those to the house because, was that a gunshot? I don't know what that was. Anyway, this one might be a keeper, so I'll tell you what, we'll cut this tonight on the show and take a look at it and see, because this is how it's supposed to look. But we did have rain yesterday, huh? So we'll see how it tastes. And we have a few little grapes left. I've been munching on some of them when I've been out here.
There's more ripe melons over here. There's some shriveled up.
Grapes?
Yeah. I don't know if something's getting them or what.
Yeah. Can you try it?
Nope. There you got some little cucumbers growing up.
Yes, we have cucumbers growing. This one needs picking.
Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you don't mind, and hit that subscribe button on your way out. We'll see you again real soon. Thanks.